I'm Justin Perkins. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that's life-changing. The CDC says that in the U.S., over 48,000 people a year died by suicide in 2021. This is equivalent to the September 11th terrorist attack happening once a month. I've been in the Army for over a decade, and I've known soldiers who committed suicide. Despite the tragedies of losing a team member, I'm grateful for the times that I've been able to intervene and save the life of a family member or a close friend. Truth is, anybody can save lives. This is why I want you to know how to recognize suicidal ideation, how to approach the subject, and how to find help for that person. Now let's discuss what suicidal ideations are and the warning signs to look for. Suicidal ideations, often called suicidal thoughts or ideas, is a broad term used how to describe a range of contemplations, wishes, preoccupations with death and suicide, and these also often include planning deliberations, while others consider planning to be a discrete stage. Harmer et al. 2021. There are many forms of suicidal ideation. Others may mask it until they reach a breaking point. Dr. M. David Rudd states that common warning signs are hopelessness, reckless behavior, increasing alcohol and drug consumption, isolation from family, friends, anxiety, agitation, insomnia, sleeping too much, or no sense of purpose in life. These are just a few examples of red flags. Warning signs can differ significantly. This is why I encourage you to stay vigilant. Noticing the red flags is just the first step, and it's useless unless you say something. When someone is in a fragile mental state, this can often lead to isolation. A small amount of interaction could encourage somebody to open up and to express their feelings. This is why I encourage you to engage with those, and it'll help them open up. The National Alliance on Mental Illness says to ask them directly, are you thinking about killing yourself? It might catch them off guard, and their answer might be no, but just knowing that somebody cares is reassuring. Active listening shows that you're genuine, and it'll help you build trust if they decide to open up. It's important to not make promises that your talk of suicide will stay a secret. This is from the website Be the One To in 2019. Starting the conversation is essential. Getting them to the proper medical care is life-saving though. And there are many resources available, but if they're actively trying to kill themselves, it's important to dial 911 immediately. If they don't have the means to complete the suicide, you can walk them into the ER. Someone in crisis doesn't need to be left alone, and situations will often vary. Sometimes the person's far away, so you can encourage them to call or text 988, the Suicide Crisis Lifeline. Cote L. and Marisha B.L. 2020 states that texting a crisis line is helpful to the vast majority of those who seek help. There's a way for people of all social skills to reach out, so it's important to not hang up or leave that person alone until you have a plan of action that they agree upon. Whether it's therapy, a crisis line, or walking them to the nearest ER. The next day, it's crucial to follow up. BeTheOne2.com says to leave a message, send a text, or to call. The follow-up is a great time to check in with them to see if there's more you're capable of helping them with. In conclusion, navigating this process can be emotional and brutal, but you must go with your gut feeling. It's critical to know the signs of suicidal ideation, how to approach the person with concern, and how to get them the help they need. I've often heard, I never knew that they were going through that at a funeral. Following these basic steps, you can save the life of a classmate, a coworker, a friend, a significant other, or even a family member. Now get out there and make a difference. Should I pan? Show everybody.